Last round showcased Bonhomme winning his third straight race, but now without new competition. This round, the racer's skills will be challenged on a track as dry as chicken breast with no seasoning.
You are watching the RRLRC Car Backyard Racing League.
It's a great day for racing, everybody. Welcome to round 4 of the 4-wheel drive Buggy 2022 Backyard Racing Series. I'm your host, Cam Cullen. The camera's caught up with me pre-race. Let's listen in.
Took a lot of time to get this track prepped and to see it where it's at now. It's amazing that we got to this point. A lot of hard labor went into it, but we made it to race day. Conditions are definitely going to call for some extra loose dirt. I've been really just in the workbench tuning them up to get conditioned for those sort of scenarios. I'm just really looking forward to getting out there and ripping it up, man. There's nothing to lose, just trying to do my best, and if I end up winning, I win, right? But I'm going to full send. That's the idea.
The qualifying results are in, and the Mod Live Media starting grid features me as TQ for the first time this season. Notably, Don Greenwood Jr. got the bump from the B main. We'll have more on that story in a little bit. For now, we're off and running from Tiki Run. Oh, look out!
What was that out there?
A lot of heavy raking went into getting this track ready for race day, and contrary to what we're seeing on the screen, this track is heavily rutted and bumpy. It might be the bumpiest track that we've ever raced on in our backyard racing series, as I there in the blue buggy still lead them around. Our aerial coverage is brought to you by 3D RC Racing, your RC car parts reimagined. 30 seconds down, Don Greenwood Jr. from last to second place now, taking advantage of the mistakes of some of these drivers early on. Braeden Banci is in 5th off camera. He's had a struggle in the first minute, but plenty of race to go. Yeah, these 4-wheel buggies, you really got to slow it down when you're turning. As you see there, I had a bobble. That puts Don Greenwood Jr. to the point, 3 laps in. Our race leader had to race in the B main after a poor qualifying outing. He outlasted Nick Vilardi and Darren Greenwood to make it to today's main event, as 3 cars are now on the tail of Greenwood Jr. and Post makes a mistake around the bend. That gives some breathing room up to myself to try to hunt down Greenwood Jr. here. Whoa, 2 over rotations at the same time. The pack is now back. Oh, you don't want to see that kind of contact between me and Post early on here. That sets us back. Bonhomme now to second. Greenwood Jr. still out in first place. He hasn't had a podium finish up until last round, and that was also his first race with his new 4-wheel drive buggy, the B74.1. 2 battles on our screen, one for second, the other for 4th place. Oh, and I overtook Bonhomme there, may have tapped the rear bumper to get around him. Banci and Post battling it out in 4th there. And how about Greenwood Jr. in the middle of your screen with the healthy lead? Don't miss round 5 of the Backyard Racing Series. Watch these racers compete in a showdown for a chance to inch closer to the esteemed championship right here on youtube.com/RRLRC. The round the back kicker, second and third. Go!
Oh no, back here, back here, back here, back here.
Just as I was climbing to close that gap on Bonhomme, an unforced error. Oh, and another one for Bonhomme himself. Banci now in contention for second place. We'll take a quick look at what went wrong on my end. I just took a wrong angle over that feature, and Bonhomme just hit an unlucky rut at the wrong time. If you're just joining us, Braeden Banci, he's a newcomer from round 3. He's been really fast in all classes, and with his Kyosho ZX7 is no exception, and now running in 3rd place. He has a tall task ahead of him. If there's such thing as an RC racing college, Bonhomme would have a master's degree. He's in 2nd. And Greenwood Jr. just keeping it clean in 1st. Here comes Banci around the middle straight. Oh, hit a bump. And those kind of mistakes from Banci, that's going to cost you. I get around him in 3rd. Same with Post. Post, lap 8, ran the fast lap. The only racer on a 17-lapper thus far. But another mistake for him puts him to the back of the pack. On a day like today, you really have to drive careful, especially in these turning zones. That's where you're seeing a lot of these mistakes. Whoa!
What the? How did I do that?
No change in position just yet. Oh, until now, Post powers his way by Banci. Oh, and then takes me out like JFK. Wow, we're going to need a replay on that. Post keeps driving.
Brent, you straight up tackled me. I didn't take you out, dude.
Man, tempers flare between us two backyard rivals. You're going to see here just a blatant hook job from Post. That was my line all the way. There's no excuse for that. Well, except the fact Post, he's one gritty son of a gun. He has a lot of skill. He's nasty, though. That graphic sums up my day. Started in TQ, and after some unfortunate mistakes and marshals being spread out the way they are, I'm more than a lap down behind the leader. Speaking of our leader, here's more lap traffic Greenwood Jr. has to deal with. That's Braeden Banci currently running in 4th. Greenwood Jr. doing his best to keep away from that bad man. Jack Bonhomme in 2nd place, now dealing with me in lap traffic, still closing that gap as we approach 1 minute to go at this race in New Jersey. It's been the 4th driest summer on record. It's the driest since 1966 on this August day. Boy, that is Post just parked. His day is done. This looks like it could be an overheating issue. Things last a lot longer when they're not running hot. And then you can just stall out like that when they are. And this temperatures on this day don't help. This last minute is brought to you by Mod RC. Go to links in the description to learn more. Well, that DNF for Post is going to add another wrinkle to this four-wheel drive buggy series. That's now Post's 2nd consecutive last place finish. Thankfully, he'll be able to drop a race after all 6 are completed. But this day belongs to Greenwood Jr. He went from last to 1st, and he's 1 lap away from cementing this first ever win in the four-wheel drive buggy class. That's really going to help him in the standings. Could put him into a podium position if these results hold up. Oh, Banci with a little trouble around the turn entering the jump. Won't hurt him that much. He's on his way to finish in 3rd place in his first ever race at Tiki Run. Here comes Greenwood Jr. down the back straight for the race win. He survived Tiki Run. Cullen, that's me. I finish in 4th, Bonhomme to 2nd. From starting in 5th to finishing in 1st, how did Don Greenwood Jr. do it? Let's find out in the interview.
It's humbling being in the B main and starting at the very back in the A main, and I think that gave me the patience I needed to just keep it clean, wait for mistakes, to climb myself to the top, and not out-drive myself, just take it easy. Luckily, it all worked out. I knew last time I was here, different car, but I knew I had pace. I had set a fast lap last time, so I was really hoping it would work out better this time. Even coming into the day, thinking like if I had a chance to win, I wasn't really sure how it would play out, because I really struggled throughout the first 3 rounds. I'd have a chance if things played out to maybe be on a podium, and I feel very good about that now.
In terms of protecting my points lead, I just wanted to make sure I didn't do worse than 2nd, which I didn't, which was good, because that's what's going to keep me in the top, because once you get the drops factored in, that should keep me, on top. Thanks to Cam for putting in a lot of work to get this track raceable. It was by himself, so I know it was hard, and he did the best he could do, and, we're happy to still have a track to run on, put this race behind us, and worry about the Red Hawk and then the finale at NR.
Don Greenwood Jr. able to jump up 2 positions, and young Braeden Banci also makes the top 5. A quick look at the bottom 5 features some racers not able to make the A main today and some racers who weren't able to make the race at all. Thanks for tuning in for this backyard racing affair, folks. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, this is Cam Cullen signing off.